Hello everyone, my name is Eno Eno and welcome to Eno Specials. How are you doing today? If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment on any of the videos that you would find interesting. This is where we help ourselves to become better humans and then we try to provide solutions to certain things that are happening. Now, regarding the last story we posted, it looks like a whole lot of people still find it difficult to understand when people actually love them and when people don't. Okay, so stay tuned, do not go anywhere. Do also comment, do also agree, do also disagree, and then let's solve this puzzle together. Okay, so love is a beautiful thing, but a whole lot of people mistake love for infatuation, and most of the time, also, they do not understand how love works. So, when they even see abuse, they see it's love. When they see certain things that shouldn't be, they tag it as love. So, I'm just going to go right away to 6 ways to know when somebody actually does love you. Number one, they respect you. When we're talking about submissiveness, sometimes it looks like it is supposed to be one-sided. When naturally you respect people, you are submissive to them. When naturally you see a pastor, your coach, because you respect them, when they say do this, even when you don't want to do it, you do it. That is submissiveness. So when you respect people, somehow, some way, you are able to love them. It is actually because you respect people, that is why it is called love. In other words, when I love you, I respect you. So you cannot differentiate the both. You can say I love you and I won't respect you. That is not love. So when somebody loves you, they respect you. Okay. Number two, you become priority. When somebody loves you, you become priority. They care for you, they look for you, whatever concerns you concerns them. They take you very, very personal, not in a bad way, but in a good way. So they prioritize you. So when a man or a woman says, I love you, and they don't care how you're faring, they don't look at you sometimes and then encourage you. They don't look at you sometimes and say, okay, this is what you might need and what you don't need. They don't, bring you closer to themselves, right? To show that, look, they do care. Well, okay. Number three, they don't mock you. And it's funny that nowadays, when people want to talk about love, they still talk about height, they still talk about color, they still talk about beauty, they still talk about a whole lot of attributes, physical attributes actually. Well, while these things are actually good, it is good that when you are going down with somebody, you should be able to love to see them the way they are, right? Yes, very good attributes. But then those are not values. So it means that a person can be beautiful, a person can be tall, a person can be your spec and will not be a good person. So if someone that loves you comes by, they throw away their spec. Have you heard when a man or a woman says, I love very tall guys, I love very short guys, I love this, I love that. When they finally meet somebody, of course, if it is not out of desperation, you will see they forget those things. It doesn't matter. Even if that person has disability, you see them loving that person regardless, because that is what love is supposed to be. Love is loving people totally, not selecting a part to love and then saying, no, I'm not going to love this person because of this. So when you love somebody, you love their eyes, you love everything. It doesn't matter if they are beautiful or ugly, you just love them. So they don't mock you for a particular condition, they don't mock you because you are not their spec. Now, whenever somebody tells you, I I love you, but compares you with somebody else. For example, a guy will tell you as a woman, I love you, and still compares you to one person like that and say, oh, see this person, she's fat, she's beautiful, I wish you can be like that. This person actually does not love you. It is good to advise your partner to eat healthy, to be healthy, yes, but it is not right to compare your partner with another person. So when somebody says, oh, they love you, they shouldn't mock you for a particular condition. They shouldn't mock you, because they are not seeing what they feel they want. Okay, so they don't mock your condition, they don't mock whoever you are, they don't mock whatever they see. They love you still. All right. Number four, they don't intentionally hurt you. There are people who just hurt people. There are people who just tell you I love you and they hurt you repeatedly. There are people who tell you they love you and they beat you repeatedly. They tell you they love you, they treat you badly. Look, when somebody loves you, it will be so difficult for them to want to see you suffer. It will be so difficult for them to want to see you cry. It will be so difficult for them to want to see you in pain. Okay? So it will be difficult for them to become that pain they don't want you to look like. Okay, so when somebody loves you, they don't hurt you. Now, love is a component of so many things altogether, and when you love people, people love you. You both about to have misunderstanding and sometimes quarrel, and then at some times fight, argue, and all that. But with great understanding and the love that exists between the two people, it's very, very possible that they will find terms to sort it out. Okay, so they don't hurt you. You can't tell somebody you love them and you hurt them intentionally. You see that, oh, this is going to hurt them. You do it so that it will hurt them. You don't hurt people you love. You avoid hurting them. Even when you hurt them, you admit that you do and you apologize and you don't repeat it again. Now that is love. Okay, so we need to be very, very careful when we hear the word I love you and the person is still hurting you, or someone is hurting you and does not want your good and all that. Okay, so number five, they want to see you grow. They suggest a whole lot of things that will make you grow. Now, when somebody loves you comes around, they don't want you to remain at a particular spot. That is why, for example, when a man loves a woman, sincerely, if she is unemployed, he is going to look for ways to employ her. He's going to look for ways to establish her. That is how it works. That is what love is. They help you grow. Where you cannot stand by yourself, they help you grow. So that is what love is. When somebody says I love you and they don't contribute to your growth, they don't help you grow, they don't advertise your business, they don't talk about it, they don't suggest, oh, do not spend this money recklessly, save up, you see them giving you tips and advice for things that will help you become better. Now that is somebody that loves you. Not the ones that will tell you I love you and they don't care how your life is. All they know is, for example, oh, just bring the money. They don't care how you make your money. They don't ask you questions and like, how was your day? How did it go? What happened? They don't try to even contribute anything. So that is a big problem. You need to be very, very careful when you are with somebody and they're envious of you and jealous of your growth and all that. That is not love. Okay, so and the sixth one is the sacrifice. Nobody will tell me that when they love you, they don't sacrifice. A person who loves you sacrifices, okay? Man or woman, anybody at all. Just like a mother would forfeit eating from morning till night just for her child to be able to eat. Mothers do that. That is a mother's love. So you can liken a mother's love to when you are dealing with humans generally. When somebody loves you, they sacrifice. They have 100 naira, they want to use it to eat, they share it into two. They say, okay, take this. They sacrifice. You see their efforts in your life. You see them making sacrifices. You see them doing things that naturally they wouldn't do or people wouldn't just do. That is sacrifice. And don't talk say me go sacrifice, say your birthright though, because those ones now they cause problem now. So these are 6 ways to know if someone loves you. Okay, I am not talking about the physical attributes. I'm not talking about infatuation. I am talking about love. It doesn't take so much for people to love you. It doesn't take so much for you to know when somebody actually does love you. It is practical. It is seen. You can feel it. You will see that no, this person. This is not by mouth. There are people that tell you they love you. You can't see it around them. You can't see it in their action. So I think you should take their actions more seriously than you take their words serious. Somebody can actually say I love you and their action is not rhyming with their I love you. Okay, and some others might not even say I love you, but you see their action showing a whole lot of concern, a whole lot of sacrifice. They are doing a whole lot of things. They are not saying I love you, but you can feel it that they actually do love you. Okay, so this is where we're going to drop it for today. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and of course till another time. Bye bye.